Sessions with Ellery is very chill. It's a conversation with a friend. It's not so much of a conversation with a coach. But at the same time, you do get that direction that you need. You do get the guidance that you need. My name is Mabelene. I am 33 this year, and yeah, I've been working with Ellery for about close to 6 months. On our first couple of sessions, I already felt like it was very comfortable talking to him. I don't feel judged. I think that's the most important thing. Like, you go into the session, you don't have to worry that I need to put up a front. If I'm not feeling up to it that day, if I'm not feeling good that day, I can be very honest about it, and and then we'll work through whatever I'm going through on that day itself. So he really just creates a space that is very comfortable and very, very safe. Yeah, very easy to just relax. I think one of the most memorable one wasn't so much of a session, but it was one of a phone conversation. I remember not feeling very... I remember feeling a little bit anxious that day, and I wasn't feeling too good about my work and myself. So I dropped him a text, and then he gave me a call. We had this phone conversation, and it was one of those conversations that kind of gave me perspective from a third person's point of view. And I think something that he said that I always tell my friends, but I realize I don't tell myself, is that, hey, if you took yourself out of this situation and looked at it from a third person's point of view, or say for example, your friend is the one that is actually going through what you're going through right now, what would you tell your friend? And then when he said that, then it struck me like, oh, wait, this is something that I would typically tell others. Why am I not telling it to myself right now? And I think then that kind of struck, something clicked, and then it made making decisions a little bit easier from there, because I try to just then take myself out of the situation and see how should I approach this. I think I have grown in such a way that I am a better communicator now, for sure. A lot of times we still do have good days and bad days. On my good days or my better days now, I am able to communicate a lot better. I'm also able to have more courage to voice out what is it that I wish to have or want, and to voice my opinions without worrying about what other people think about me. These two were kind of a very big stumbling block for me, whether it's at my professional standpoint or from a personal standpoint. So that's something that I picked up on. And even on my bad days, I noticed your self-talk. Like when I was previously, when I was down and all, that self-talk was very negative, but the self-talk that I have right now has been shifted. I'm not so harsh on myself anymore. I'm a little bit kinder, and the tone that I take towards myself when I speak to myself internally now is very, very different from that tone that I used to take with myself back then. I actually introduced my husband to Ellery also. We both came to a conclusion that sessions with Ellery is very chill, and it's a conversation with a friend. It's not so much of a conversation with a coach. But at the same time, you do get that direction that you need. You do get the guidance that you need as well, which is something that we recognize that is something we want out of our sessions, but yet at the same time, we don't want someone berating us or telling us what to do, or deliberately guiding us or skewering our thoughts in a certain way. Yeah.